by rolling hills, there was a vineyard known for its delicious grapes. The owner, an elderly man named George, tended to his vines with love and care, believing each grape held a story. As the harvest season approached, the villagers eagerly anticipated the day when they could help George gather the fruits of his labor. On the day of the harvest, children ran through the rows filled with joy, while adults prepared for the age-old tradition of crushing the grapes to make wine. With every stomp, the sweet aroma of crushed grapes filled the air, and George smiled, knowing that this moment brought everyone together in celebration. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the villagers raised their glasses to toast to friendship, hard work, and the bountiful harvest that brought them all together. The celebration transformed into a lively party with laughter and music echoing through the night as the community danced and cherished the bonds they had cultivated. With the starry sky overhead, George shared tales of past harvests and the lessons learned, reminding everyone of the legacy they were a part of. Captivated by his stories, the villagers felt a deep connection to the land and to each other, understanding that they were stewards of a heritage that transcended generations. With heartfelt gratitude, George lifted his glass once more, inviting everyone to celebrate not just the harvest, but the love and legacy that flowed through every vine. As the villagers sang together, a newfound sense of unity blossomed, and George felt a spark of inspiration, realizing that among these grapes were hidden treasures yet to be discovered. Intrigued by their distinctive appearance, George began to investigate these ancient grape varieties, feeling that they held the key to something remarkable. With every observation and note, George sensed that he was on the brink of rediscovering a lost heritage, one that could change the landscape of winemaking in his village. Excited to share his discoveries, George gathered the local winemakers, eager to unveil the potential of these ancient grapes and inspire a new chapter in their winemaking tradition. Once upon a time, in a coastal region where the sea met the shore, lived a crafty crab who was known for his cunning tricks, but little did he know that danger was lurking just above him. One bright morning, the crab spotted the crane elegantly fishing by the water's edge, and an idea sparked in his mind. He wanted to outsmart the majestic bird. With a clever plan brewing, the crab decided to challenge the crane to a game of wits, believing that he could trick the bird into leaving the beach. The crafty crab shouted, "Hey there, tall friend! I bet you can't catch me if I run towards the waves," provoking the crane to take up the challenge. With a powerful flap of its wings, the crane took to the air, soaring above in pursuit of the scuttling crab ready to claim its prize. As the crafty crab leaped into the cool ocean waves, he felt a rush of excitement knowing he had cleverly outmaneuvered the crane for now. While the crab reveled in its victory below the waves, the crane waited impatiently above, determined to find a way to catch its slippery foe. Hidden among the colorful corals, the crab chuckled to itself, plotting yet another trick to keep the persistent crane at bay. Finally, the clever crab swam back to the surface, deciding it was time for a truce, and called out to the crane, "What if we make a deal instead of playing this game?" With the waves softly crashing around them, the crab proposed a partnership. He would share the secrets of the sea in exchange for the crane's protection from larger predators. The crane, impressed by the crab's cleverness, accepted the offer, and they began to plan exciting escapades that would benefit them both. As they explored the tide pools side by side, the crab revealed the hidden gems of the ocean, while the crane kept a watchful eye, ensuring their friendship blossomed. Excitement filled the air as the crab unearthed a beautiful seashell, sharing its treasure with the crane and deepening their bond through these shared moments. As the sun began to set, the beach came alive with their laughter, with the crab and crane reveling in their unique friendship, celebrating the joy of companionship. In a peaceful meadow, a mosquito buzzed with ambition, seeking its next meal from an unsuspecting goat that was enjoying a sunny day. As the mosquito settled on the goat's nose, it felt an overwhelming sense of determination, unaware of the impending reaction from the larger creature. The goat, feeling the irritating presence, shook its head in frustration, while the mosquito buzzed defiantly, refusing to give up on its mission. After one final stomp, the goat's patience wore thin, making it clear that this was a battle it would not easily lose. With newfound courage, the mosquito made a bold attempt to land once more, while the goat braced itself for yet another annoying encounter. As the mosquito triumphantly landed on the goat's ear, it felt a sense of victory, unaware that the goat was ready to reclaim its territory. In an unexpected turn of events, the goat let out a powerful sneeze, sending the mosquito flying through the air, its plans instantly derailed. As the mosquito spun away, the goat watched in bemusement, finally enjoying a moment of peace from its persistent little adversary. Regaining its composure, the mosquito found refuge on a nearby flower, while the goat resumed its peaceful grazing, blissfully unaware of the tiny battle that had just unfolded. Content with its new find, the mosquito savored the nectar while the goat settled down for a nap. The meadow once again tranquil and undisturbed. As the sun began to set, the meadow transformed into a golden oasis, with both the goat and the mosquito enjoying the calm after their tiny adventure. In a tranquil meadow, an old oak tree stands majestically, its thick trunk and expansive branches providing shelter for a variety of birds that call it home. As the sun filters through the broad leaves, a bluebird sings its enchanting song, while a curious squirrel climbs the sturdy trunk, adding to the harmonious scene around the grand old tree. Beneath the sheltering branches of the oak tree, a girl finds solace in her book, accompanied by her loyal dog, as they both enjoy the peaceful embrace of nature. As the sun sets, the old oak tree is bathed in a golden light, while birds return to their nests, painting a beautiful scene that marks the end of another day. The rugged bark reveals stories of the years gone by, while the soft leaves dance in the twilight, whispering secrets of the oak's enduring life. Under the watchful gaze of the full moon, the old oak tree becomes a magical place where owls sit silently guardians of the night amidst the gentle rustle of leaves.